Ever been out on the road and thought, hey, I could teach this? You know, turn that passion for driving into something more, a real career where you actually make a difference. Well, if that's you, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to break down the exact route to becoming a certified driving instructor right here in Ontario.
So, yeah, this is the big question, isn't it? Are you really ready to shift gears from just being a great driver to, well, teaching someone else how to be one? It's a pretty big leap for sure, but it's also an incredibly rewarding one, as you're about to see.
And this quote, this really just nails it. This isn't about helping someone pass a test. Not really. It's so much bigger than that. You are literally shaping the next generation of safe and responsible drivers. I mean, think about that for a second. The habits you teach, the confidence you build, that can stick with someone for their entire life. That's a huge responsibility and an amazing opportunity.
Which leads us right into our first big point. This has to be more than just a job for you. It's got to be a calling. It really does take a certain kind of person to do this and do it well.
When you get right down to it, it's about a combination of three key things. First, you've got to love driving, obviously. But just as important, you need a passion for teaching and a real genuine desire to make a positive impact. If you're nodding along thinking, yep, that's me, then you are definitely on the right track.
All right, so before you can even think about hitting the gas on this new career, you got to check your mirrors, right? Let's talk about the starting line, the things you absolutely must have sorted out before you can even begin.
First things first, you got to have some miles under your belt. We're talking at least 4 years of valid, non-novice driving experience in Ontario. This just proves you have the real-world road wisdom to share. Second, you'll need to head over to a driver examination center to pick up a driving instructor kit. Think of it as your official starter pack, with all the forms and info you'll need.
Okay, so once you've checked those initial boxes, it is time for the main event, your training. And let me tell you, this is a serious commitment. This is your new training ground.
130 hours. Yeah, just let that sink in. That's the grand total for the MTO-approved training course. This is not some weekend workshop, folks. It's a complete, deep dive meant to make sure you are totally prepared to teach what is arguably one of the most critical skills a person can learn.
So what does 130 hours actually look like? Well, it's split into two main parts. You've got your in-class theoretical stuff, where you'll become an expert on everything from teaching methods to the nitty-gritty of the Highway Traffic Act. Then you get in the car for the practical, hands-on training, where it all comes together. And this is key. You have to complete these two parts consecutively, one right after the other.
Now, after all that intense training, what do you get? You walk away with a complete professional toolkit. Seriously, this course isn't just about checking a box. It's about arming you with a brand new level of expertise.
And just look at what's in that toolkit. We're talking the official instructor code of conduct, a deep knowledge of legislation like the HTA, that's the Highway Traffic Act, and even the psychology of how people learn. You'll become a pro at lesson planning, the rules of the road, and all the fine points of vehicle handling. It's the whole shebang. And all this training, all this knowledge, it all builds up to one crucial thing, competence. And in this world, competence means having the proven ability to take a brand new, maybe even nervous driver and guide them through all the complexities of the road until they can handle a car safely all on their own. That, right there, is the goal. So, you've done it. You've completed the 130-hour course. You're so close. Now it's time for the final mile in your journey to getting that official driving instructor's license. Okay, pay close attention to this timeline because this is critical. The moment you successfully pass that 130-hour course, a clock starts ticking. You have exactly 1 year to complete the final licensing part with the MTO, the Ministry of Transportation. It's a hard deadline, so you really don't want to let that one sneak up on you.
So there you have it. We've mapped out the entire journey, from the first requirements all the way to that final deadline. It is a challenging road, no doubt about it, but it's also a deeply, deeply fulfilling one. So the only real question left is the one you see right here. Are you ready to take the wheel?